Hello, second graders. My name is Miss Birmingham, and today we are going to learn to tell time. The standard below is showing us what we're going to do today, which is tell and write time from analog and digital clocks to the nearest 5 minutes using AM and PM. The goals for the lesson are being able to tell time by using both digital and analog clocks and also knowing the difference between AM and PM. During this lesson, we will be looking at an analog clock and being able to determine what time it is, along with being able to draw the hands with a corresponding time. Finally, being able to tell the difference between AM and PM. Let's do some review. The first thing we are going to review is the difference between analog and digital clocks. Analog clocks are the ones with the hour and minute hands, and digital clocks are the ones without the hands. Looking at analog clocks, the big hand is the minute hand, while the little hand is the hour hand. There are also 60 minutes in 1 hour, and you need to be able to count by 5 to 60. When telling time, the first thing you want to do is look at the hour hand, which is the shorthand. So if we look over on the example on the left, we can see that the shorthand, which is right here, is pointing towards the 3. So we know that our hour is 3, so we can write that down. So it's 3 o'clock. And for the minutes, to figure out the minutes, you want to look at the big hand, which is pointed towards the 7. And after you know it's at the 7, you want to go all the way up back to 12 and count by 5 till you get to 7. So it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So once you get to 7, you know that it's 35, so you can write that down so you know that our time says 3:35. Next, we are going to look at the difference between AM and PM. So AM is the morning where everyone is waking up and about to start their day, and PM is night where everyone's going to bed. On the next slide, we'll talk more about why this happens. Going over AM and PM, that every new day starts at 12 a.m. So then once it hits 12 a.m., then it makes its way around and 12 hours, and then once it does that, it goes to PM for another 12 hours, and then that's how you get your 24 hours in a day, and that's why it switches between AM and PM. The last thing we are going to talk about or go over in this video is some practice problems. So if we look at the first practice problem on the left, it says to draw the time to show 6:35. So the first thing we want to do is draw the hour hand. So we will draw the little hand pointing towards the 6, just like that. And then for the 35, we'll start at the 12 and count by 5s again. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. So we can draw our big hand pointing down at the 7. So then that's how you would draw 6:35. So for the next one, if we look on the right, it wants us to show the time 1:10. So again, we will draw the little hand pointing at the 1. And then it wants to go 1:10, so you gotta go 5:10, which is the big hand. We'll go straight pointing at the 2 to get 1:10 as your time.